I don't like how y'all thinking about
I
this.
sit. I don't stand up.
Yeah.
I like lean over.
Okay. All right, y'all making me happy. Luke,
You can't. It's hard. It would be hard to stand straight up and wipe your ass.
You making me a little nervous.
So it depends.
So what you mean? It depends, nigga.
Standing up to wipe your cheeks is like you getting shit all inside of you. Everywhere.
Wait, what?
That'd be weird.
Wait, say it again. Say it again, Phil.
Like if you stand up to wipe, would just imagine you got chocolate pudding all in your.
Whoa, chill.
Chocolate pudding.
Why did you say it like
just first of all,
just dookie butter all over your cheeks?
Nah.
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Welcome back to another episode of Save It for the Pod, episode number 55. Huh? Got mad famous 55s. Who you got, Phil?
And Mike Bibby? No.
Mike Bibby.
Not Mike.
Okay.
Mike
Jason
Bibby,
Williams.
right?
He's
Jason
in-
Williams.
Jason
Jason Williams.
That's who mine was. Too.
Mike Bibby. I
They're
think
the
was
same.
10.
They're the same player.
They're the same.
They definitely are. I was gonna say Derrick Brooks though.
What was that Kimbe Mutombo? 50 what?
He might
Wasn't he
have been
55?
55.
I
He
think
was
in
50.
Atla-
He was 50
Who?
something for sure. Dikembe
in,
Mutombo.
in Atlanta, he was 55, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
might.
he
Oh,
was
I don't know. I
55.
feel like he could be
Or, you talk, or
55.
Samuel Dallenberg was also 55.
Yeah, I actually met him
Hey,
once.
shout out Samuel Dallenberg.
I
He's
was
from.
at
He
a-
was from West Palm, wasn't he?
I don't think so. I know he's Haitian. So
Yeah, I'm pretty
it's
sure he's
possible.
Haitian from over there.
He's probably from West
Yeah, he
Palm.
was 55.
Oh,
That
okay.
Kimbe.
It's
Yeah.
lit. It's lit. All right, but Phil, you back,
What up?
recovered from the vid. How you feeling?
I'm straight, bro. I'm chilling.
Is there anything that you regret? Anything you wish you would have did differently, or you would have did it all the same?
Nah, nothing I would have did differently. If I only had a fever for 2.5 days.
It was more than 2.5, I think.
Nah, it was 2.5 days. I had a high fever for 2 days. Actually, no, 1 day, and then I had a fever for like a day and a half, like 100.
Okay,
So I was 103, then went down to 101, and then my temperature was normal by Friday.
gotcha.
And I started getting symptoms Tuesday night. Yeah, it was straight.
But your temperature was normal because you would listen to AJ, the Tylenol salesman, who kept trying to sell you on taking Tylenol every single day.
Yeah, I didn't take Tylenol until after I was done my NyQuil medicine.
Okay.
So I had already got my temperature down, just taking NyQuil and resting.
What were the berries that you were taking?
Elderberry?
Elderberry gummies. Those are delicious, by the way.
They're the wisest of the gummies.
So you
They're
was
so
just
good.
snacking on them like they was candy?
Nah, I just eat 2 a day like that's recommended, but they just taste really
Are
good.
those vegan?
Mm-hmm.
There's no gelatin in
no
it?
gelatin in them. First gummies that I've seen with no gelatin in them. You get them from Trader Joe's. So I had Elderberry.
Oh, really? There's
Yeah, they have them at Trader Joe's.
another place that we got gummies at that were vegan.
So I was taking Elderberry gummies. I
Elderberry.
was drinking Elderberry gummies. I was drinking. What was I drinking? Vitamin C packs and tea.
Yeah, you said zinc. You had
Yeah, I took some NyQuil
vitamin
Nice.
D.
and Dayquil, and that was about it. Yeah, it wasn't that
Out of
bad.
them elderberries.
Probably still wouldn't get vaxxed because
Yeah.
if that was the worst of it, people that are vaccinated have had way worse symptoms than me. So
But if you got this strand, what they say is this is the weakest of all the strands. Because this is the first time I got it, first time AJ got it.
yeah, they didn't tell
Luke's
me
had
which
it.
strand I got.
Yeah,
So
But if you did get the Omarion variant, then it would make sense that it wasn't too bad for you.
yeah, it was light.
Got you. Danny, she didn't get it at all?
She actually wants to get it so she can get off work. Like she jokingly says, "I've been
Oh,
trying
no.
to catch it, but she didn't catch
We
it.
might have to cut that.
She didn't catch it though. So we was chilling, man. Like I had it. I knew.
She'd rather have
I actually knew when I had it.
fever, Be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, I was at work and I was like, had the chills all day. And I'm like, I feel weird. You know, your body feel a little different. And I told my manager, I'm like, I'm gonna go get a COVID test after work because
Yeah.
I don't feel right. And he was just like, all right, let me know. And then it just hit that night, and I was just like, went through it for one night because I'm a baby when I'm sick. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was straight. I could have went back to work Friday. Danny told me not to, so I didn't. But I didn't do shit Friday. Like I literally could have sat at the computer and worked, but she was just like, "No, you need to rest." And I'm like, "All right, well, whatever. I'll just use another off day."
Yeah. So I'm gonna start off with this topic, Luke. I promise I'm not skipping your stuff, but Julian, he really wants us to talk about this. And last episode, we started off talking about celebrity crushes. So kind of playing off of that, but a little bit differently. Hall passes. If you don't know what a hall pass is, it's your significant other giving you the okay to sleep with another person or something like that. So, one, I want to ask, would y'all hall pass? If your girl gave you a hall pass, would it be the same person that your celebrity crush is, or would it be somebody else? And then two, do you know if your significant other would give you a hall pass, and if you would take it if they gave it to you?
Nah, I probably wouldn't even take it. It depends though. It's like I feel like you don't want to take it until you have to have it.
Yeah.
But
So Phil, you weren't here last episode, and I know you actually might have said it 2 episodes ago, but your celebrity crush, you said Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah, it changes, but I mean, Taraji's always gonna be on that list. Gabrielle Union's always gonna be on that list. But I've been liking Halle Berry again. She's been looking real good in Milfy. Tracy Ellis Ross is gonna be high. When it comes to like younger celebrities, like I don't really have
Yeah, all yours are
older
old ladies, bro.
Yeah, they like women in their 40s, mature.
they're like 58.
Hey, they still look good, so I don't care. I
They
don't even
look
have
like-
like
They
new
do,
celebrity
they do.
crushes, like celebrity crushes.
I know she has some
So gun to your head.
caramel candies in her pocket.
If gun to your head, somebody has a gun to your head, bruh, and they say
Gun to your head.
who is your hall pass? What are you saying?
Why would use my hall pass on somebody regular? If I get a hall pass, I'm using it on just a chick I just
Really?
want to fuck in the moment. Yeah,
What?
I'm not gonna like be like, oh, I need a hall pass for such and such a lot. Nah, if Danny gave me a hall pass, and I get the urge to just want to slap some cheeks, and I'm out kicking
Well, I think
it,
the slaps.
and I'm out just kicking it, and I see a girl where I'm like, all right, I'm about to go J down on her and use
Yeah.
up my hall pass. I do it then. I just
Yeah.
use it as a
Wait, I
for
think
impulse.
I think the definition of like or that we're talking about with a hall pass is that it has to be a celebrity. Right?
No, I don't
No.
think it does.
No?
It
No,
could be,
no.
it could
it's just
be
a pass to
anybody.
have sex
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
somebody.
Oh, I thought it was
But-
like I thought if a hall pass is like, yo, I'm writing you a hall pass for this
Yeah.
person only. If you
No.
ever have a
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
with this person only, there's your hall pass. I didn't know it was an all-seeing eye pass.
No, it's a you can.
I mean, hall
You can
pass.
just go have a sex-free card. That's
Yeah,
all.
But I
outside
feel
of this
like
relationship.
that would be weird if not to say I would ever give Tatiana a hall pass, but if she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this hall pass for a regular ass nigga, I would almost feel insulted.
Yeah.
Why?
Like if she was like, oh, I'm gonna use it for Jason Momoa, it's okay. I kind of get it. Like she talks about it all the time. But if it's just some nigga that's off the street, like that's wild.
Is it? Because then that means
Yeah,
you can't
then-
have attraction for regular people, and I feel like everyone has
Nah.
attraction for regular. Like you can be walking on the street and be like, "Damn, shorty bad." If the conversation's right, I'm gonna use my hall pass on her because she was bad. I just need, for me, I'm gonna just use this to somebody I'm attractive to. It don't have to be a celebrity. It could literally be someone I meet at a gym or just out and about, and I'm just like, "Damn, she's sexy. I'd hit that."
Well, if Danny,
Yeah, but I don't say. I just can't fathom that that's what a hall pass is. I think hall pass has to be specific. Like I can't even think
Nah,
of it
it-
that way.
Nah, it's just if you get the chance to smash anybody.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just a free sex card. That's all.
yeah.
But
That's
for me,
stupid.
bro, I'm not using a hall pass if my girl gives me one, even
Me
if she
neither.
gives me one.
Yeah,
Right,
me
same.
neither.
Like just because like I feel like if the roles were reversed, I would want
And
the same
that's
thing.
exactly why I would not, because Tatiana is an everything has to be equal type person. It can't just be like, okay, Zach, you get this and that'll be it. It's no, you get it, which means I get it. And the thought of if we have like a bar graph, me getting cheeks versus Tatiana getting dick down, like the pain of that, if you were to flip it, it would be way more painful than the enjoyment, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
give my girl a hall
But-
pass. I
Like
don't
even
care.
this conversation is making me sick to my stomach. The thought of Tatiana getting what was Channing Crowder saying?
You
on
can say it,
Pivot?
dick down.
Getting stuffed with meat or whatever. No, see, and I almost just threw up saying that, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I would give my girl a hall pass because if I had one, I'd use it. So I wouldn't care if she used hers.
Tatiana did say I could have a hall pass though, but it would have to be with Nastia Naz because she knows how obsessed I am with her. But again, I wouldn't take it. Cause
See, it would have to. See, that is what a hall
No, but
pass is.
no, it
It
doesn't
would have to be
No,
one person.
it
You can
doesn't-
have a hall pass, but it has to be this person.
I mean, yeah,
No,
you can
no.
have
That's the
you
thing.
can have restrictions to your hall pass, but it doesn't necessarily have to be just like with a gift card. Like you could have, if you were at a store, it could be
What?
like the gift card could be used.
That's
for
a great
anything,
analogy.
No,
Yeah.
Or
oh,
the gift card can only
You can
be
do a Visa
used-
gift
You're
card
talking.
only
He's
an
talking
Amazon
about
Prime gift
that.
card.
It was a bad analogy until you said until he made it a Visa gift card. Because if it's a regular gift card,
I thought,
if you get a regular gift card to what is this place?
but he was talking about a
you
Visa
can
gift
only
card the
go
whole
to that
time.
store.
Well, yeah, he's saying
Yeah,
if
but you have different options when
like
you
if
get
it's a
cheap.
Visa,
you
you
can.
can-
Do
I honestly,
this
I
stuff.
really meant to say coupon, not gift card. But
Oh,
the
coupon.
coupon could be, okay, you can only
Right.
use it for pizza
Right.
if you're at a restaurant.
Right,
Or
and
it's
the pizza
like,
is
yeah.
a specific item.
Yeah, but that's
a
what I'm saying.
specific
A hall
person.
pass, depending on the person, the hall pass could have certain
So now we
restrictions.
just arguing about what coupons.
But if Danny gave me a hall pass and was like, you can only use it on this person, I'd be like, that's buns. No, if you're gonna give me a hall pass,
That's
You know
bugs.
what?
I want
want
to
it
use
be
it
lady
how I
next
want to
door.
use.
Yeah, but
Like,
you,
yeah, don't limit
What is
how I can
wrong
use
with
my
it?
hall pass.
how you gonna be ungrateful to getting outside cheeks, bro?
It's
Yeah.
not. It's well because if you're giving me the option to get outside cheeks, don't dictate who I have sex with. That defeats the purpose of me wanting.
I mean,
Like, don't
to
be
me,
like,
the purpose
Nah.
is getting cheeks that aren't your normal cheeks. That's the purpose.
Right, you're normal.
Yeah, but let me
cheeks.
decide what I want to get though.
I
Don't
guess.
make that decision for me. Because if I give you a hall pass, I'm not gonna be like, you can have a hall pass, babe, but you can't fuck niggas like with bigger dicks than me. I don't care. If I give you a hall pass, you can go do whatever you want with it.
So we kind of moved past it. Earlier, you said you would give Danny a hall pass.
Yeah, I'd be a
Okay.
swinger though. We talked about that in the
Yeah.
past. I wouldn't care. Like, it's sex.
Yeah.
I don't view sex as like this emotional thing. It's just sex.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and I don't. It's sex, bro. I wouldn't be mad if Danny wanted to have sex with
Nah.
somebody else. That's actually
I'm
natural.
I feel like your opinion's allowed to change, but I feel like your opinion's changed over time. Because you used to be like, yo, I can't nut unless
Exactly, and I
I'm
was
in
gonna get to
love
that.
type shit.
So
That I-
So
Unless I have an
that is
emotional
obviously
connection?
changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was either I needed an emotional connection or she had to be really good in bed.
yeah.
You always gloss over that one too. So it's not like I just never was nothing. It was like if she was just normal, then it's like I'm not getting my nut off because
Yeah,
you're not doing
but-
nothing
yeah,
better
but
than
now-
everybody else.
You're misunderstanding why he brought it up.
What I need
Yeah,
an
but now
emotional
you're-
connection.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're saying that sex is just sex. But before, sex meant something if there was emotional connection.
Yeah, sex is better with an emotional connection. For me, it's generally
So how
more
would you
enjoyable.
how would you feel
Unless she's a freak
during Danny's hall pass? She got an emotional connection.
to somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care as long as you don't cheat on me again. Can't control what you do. Like, I don't think she
Emotional
would.
connection and leaves.
I don't think she would tell me that. But even if she got an emotional connection and left, then she wasn't meant to be with me in the first place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's.
That's a good point.
I'm big on. I'll get my heart break. If I get my heart broken, I'll be fine. I'll find somebody else. I'm not one that subscribes to. Out of all these billions of people in the world, this one person is solely for me. No, I feel like every girl I've dated, I could have married, and I felt like they were. all good
if you
women.
got a hall pass though, you would have to have an emotional connection with the person that you're using that hall pass on.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't because it's
Because
a
then you
hall.
just wouldn't be enjoying it.
No, if she's great at sex, I would enjoy it. It's just not gonna be as significant. Like, it's good, but it's like it ain't gonna be the best. It'll be just really good for what it was, but it won't be like, damn, like every time I think about her because like I'm in love with her, it's not
Yeah.
comparable. So like all of my greatest sexes, I've been in love with them, but then there's instances where I'm like, damn, shorty was great and bad, but I remember more the women I was in love with just because I'm like, oh shit, I remember how that made me feel.
Yeah.
But like the actual sex, I've been with girls that fuck way better than girls I dated, but the girls I dated just higher on my list because it meant more. That's all. And I still got my nuts off.
Yeah.
So it'd be literally would be the same way. I just have sex with the girl. If she's good in bed, I'd nut. If she's not good, I just did it and kind of wasted a hall pass. And I probably should have picked the girl that was freakier, but it is what it is. Like,
Do you think Danny would ever give you a hall pass?
absolutely not. She's not with it.
Yeah, she not going.
She's
Nah,
not
I asked her
going.
though. I already asked her, but she ain't with it.
Oh, Cindy's not going either. I never asked her, but I know she's not going.
Yeah.
She's a selfish lover. She doesn't like to share.
Well, either way, like I said, I wouldn't just because I know how Tatiana is. So it is what it is. Maybe one day we'll find out. But moving on. So a lot of social media, two different social medias are making moves. Twitter, they're now allowing NFT Avies, and Instagram, they trying to go the OnlyFans route and allow people to subscribe to their favorite content creators, I guess you'll say. Could you foresee yourself ever subscribing to a content creator?
Absolutely not.
What if it was Tracy Ellis Ross and she was like, "Yo, if you subscribe, you get hall passes."
You guys are thinking you get hall passes. Wait, where are these scenarios coming from?
Well, no, because like if she's like getting risque on Instagram paid subscriptions, I would just go on Reddit and
that is very true.
And just find a Reddit nigga that is subscribed and linked it on the Reddit channel until the Reddit channel got shut down.
Yeah.
I literally did that with, what was that chick off Bernie Mac? That started busting it open for OnlyFans.
I forget her name.
Yeah. I was just like, ooh, let me just find her on Reddit. And niggas had a whole page for her. Shout out to them Reddit niggas.
All right, my horny ass always goes to sex stuff, but being for real, what if it was, because I know you big into music, what if it was like Benny the Butcher or like Currency or some shit, and they only had exclusive music? I mean, of course it'll always find its way, like you said, Reddit, YouTube, whatever it may be. But if, let's say, Instagram was really on top of it, or the content creator was really on top of it, and it didn't leak anywhere else, and it was truly the only place you could get it was Instagram, would you subscribe to any content creators?
No, because I pay a music subscription. So if you put music,
I think we're thinking too small.
Like not on streaming, like I just wouldn't. The idea of subscribing to a content creator for like enjoyment, I just wouldn't do that when there's so much free content out there that I enjoy. Yeah. Like I just find something I like that's free.
Yeah. Well, AJ, you sound like you have bigger thoughts in your head right now. So.
Yeah, like you can do a lot more with us. You can make it a club or like a membership type deal, and you get certain access to certain events or other things too. It doesn't have to just be solely redeemable on there, you know?
Yeah. Or
you can get a certain amount of credit with someone. I mean, it's kind of like the Twitch and Facebook Watch or whatever routes too.
Yeah.
There's a ton you can do with it. So, like, I feel like you might, or I might subscribe. It doesn't even have to be a content creator. What if it's like a brand you really like?
Yeah.
Or what if it's like TDE and every week they have ciphers or something, Phil, and you can only watch them with this subscription. It's like getting an HBO Max almost, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. No. I don't know. I personally can't see myself doing it just because I'm like, there's so much stuff I can find on the internet for free that I really enjoy.
Yeah, you still...
Maybe if there's no free good enjoyment, and then, because I wouldn't want to keep adding more monthly subscriptions than what I already got. Like, I got fucking Disney Plus, I got Hulu, I got Amazon, I got Netflix. Like, I'm tired of adding subscriptions. I'm on Apple Music. So it's like, at this point, if it ain't free, I really don't want it. Or if I can't get nobody else's code, I'm not paying for it. And so just the idea of thinking like, I don't like artists that much to where I would subscribe to them to see their content that much when I could just download their music.
Yeah, and I feel like none of us really go to events like that either. I mean, it's a good point you made, AJ, about like you could be a part of a club that gets exclusive like event access, but I feel like none of us are like that. Like we really care about that stuff. Like, for instance, like I feel like Julian or Chris,
like a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a
no,
big
yeah,
market for that.
There is a big market for it. Like I was about to say, I could see Chris or Julian doing something like that, like being a part of that. But for us, I feel like, I mean, I'm kind of with Phil. I got so many subscriptions that I'm looking to cut down.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's early. We don't know exactly what geniuses are going to put out, what type of content. Like, I could see Kanye doing some dope ass shit, and maybe I do subscribe to whatever content he's putting out. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
If it's not a concert,
maybe you have to subscribe or keep. Or what if it's like a shoe store you like and they only get a certain amount, Luke? But if you subscribe to their channel, you're in a different.
That would be fine.
You're in a different tier or something, you know.
Nah, the bots are gonna get there
and
first.
then it'd be so many people subscribing because of hype beats and people that like shoes. You'd be back in the same spot. You just have a little bit of a better chance of winning, but you'd still be in a pool of hundreds of thousands of people.
Of resellers,
or just people that just like shoes. Like if there's an app like, oh, if you subscribe to our channel, you get a better percentage of winning these shoes when we raffle them off. Everybody's gonna is hype beats. So everybody's gonna be like, soon as somebody get it off the app, they gonna spread the word, and next thing you know, they might have had 5,000 subscriptions. Now they got 50,000 subscriptions, and you back in the same place. So that's not gonna last long for like giveaways and stuff. So unless it's like a space where you could interact with the artist, I mean, I think that would people would be interested in that. But I mean,
Or if they limited the number of people, like if it was something about sneakers or purchasing anything first, like they would have, I feel like they'd have to limit the number of people.
And then it wasn't even only subscriptions. It's accepting payments and stuff. Like you can have a free live video, and then you can donate to that channel, or to that person.
Yeah, I don't care to talk to artists and stuff that much to give my money to them like that.
Yeah.
Wait, I could donate to someone who already got $1 billion?
Facts. That's already straight.
They
Like,
call them donations, but it's like you
could tip them.
Yeah, you can. If you want them to read them or see your message and read it, you shoot them $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube
If
all
it's
the
Drake,
time.
like what if?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
What if you want? What if you want Drake to say happy birthday to your girl or something? Because it would mean a lot to her. I don't know, and you give him $5.
I've never cared that much for celebrity validation. So.
Okay, but
There's a
you're
lot of
still
people
being
that do.
small-minded, Phil.
Is that being small-minded?
No, yes, because every time instead of trying to apply it to something else, you're just saying, okay, no to that specific thing, even though you know in your mind it makes sense 500 different ways. And
I mean,
is that's not being small-minded? Because I'm saying no matter what they do, I wouldn't pay for a subscription because I'm not that invested in a celebrity.
You're just saying you personally.
Yeah, he's saying personally.
You guys are like knocking like the idea of doing it or the how valid it's gonna be.
No, people do it all the time on YouTube. Like you literally like I watch, it's an Eagles podcaster, and people when he goes on his lives, people send him tips all the time so he can shout out his comments. So he'd be like, somebody send him $5, $10, $20. So he'll go on live just talking about Eagles content on a live YouTube platform. He just made like $150 because people just tip him to read his comments. People do it all the time. I personally would never
people
do
it
that.
on Twitch. People do it on Twitch too.
Yeah.
I was saying people do it on Twitch too. Like I don't think any of us were saying that it's a bad idea. I mean, obviously they're following the footsteps of other companies.
Yeah, it's a good hustle.
And I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
For them and for the influencers. But for me, I was just saying personally, I don't think I would do it.
But
unless something
AJ
blew me away.
I do agree with AJ because in a way it is small-minded thinking because we just talking about celebrities right now, and I know Phil, you a great friend, and anytime the homies got something going on, you always gonna support it. Mm-hmm. So just like how Luke talked about earlier, how you could see Julian or Chris doing some shit like that, or any other type of, or Mimi, like any other type.
Or if it's a cause that you like.
Yeah, you gonna support the homies and be like, you know what, I'll subscribe to their whatever it may be. So
or if it's a black business you know is looking for donations or whatever, or trying to get money to you're probably doing that. You probably throw them a few dollars.
Well, yeah, you don't have to subscribe to do that though. We talking about subscription.
No, I said even giving money on a live stream or something. You said no, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't. I have never done that.
Okay, but
that'd be
done.
very.
He's just really
if it's no, because if it's a business, I'm not giving you. If I'm gonna support you, you know how to support your business? Buy your product. I'm not just giving my business like, no, here's a $20 tip. No, I'm gonna just buy something if I want to support you that much. That's my point. I don't feel that invested to anything. Whereas just I'm tipping you money just for you offering a service to where I could tip you. No, I'm usually gonna buy something.
You can still buy. You can still buy things.
That's what I would do.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So
but that's just merchandise.
You
that's
would
not.
Do that.
I guess I would buy their merchandise. Yeah, but can't you do that off the website or an app? It doesn't necessarily have to be through their subscription-based services. Because the whole point is that we talking about a subscription-based service that you would subscribe to something on a Instagram platform, meaning
no, there's more. There's more than just that. That's what that was the initial point. It's like, wait, there's these other options, and then I was saying, you weren't in thinking past what was right in front of you, like the celebrities and other ways that it could impact people.
Well, I'm just thinking
in other ways that you might participate.
Yeah,
I guess.
Phil, if you won the 30 billy for staying in the room for a year.
A great segue.
Would you then pay for a influencer subscription?
No, I don't care to be that. Influencers don't
Even if
impress
you
me
had,
that much.
even if you had the 30 billy.
It's not about that. It's about the fact that influencers don't impress me that much. Like I've never been so like starstruck where I'm like, ooh, let me tap in with such and such so I feel closer to them. No, I watch they shit. I don't have the need to feel like I need to have a conversation with them or I gotta spend time with them. I just appreciate them for what they do.
If Kendrick was doing a listening party, and like an exclusive one-time only like listening party or experience on his IG Live or on Facebook Live or whatever he's at, or IG, we're talking specifically Instagram, so IG right now, you would probably pay that for the month and then just cancel the subscription the next month. You're still participating and still paying and doing the same thing.
All right, Phil. How about this? Shorty from Bernie Mac, $5 subscription a month for some sloppy
He's not
toppy.
doing
Would
that.
you do
We're
it?
gonna talk
From
about
for some sloppy toppy. Well, that's different.
Would
That's
you do
actually
it?
that's some difference. $5, I pay that.
All right, guys. What's the next?
So
$5
Talking about
a
things
month.
that happen in Phil's head.
It's a $5 BJ.
This conversation has been a all day conversation. So if you haven't seen the post already, it's been circulating social media, and it asks, 1 year in here for $30 billion, you have no books, no movies, no phones, no consoles, nothing. Can you do it? And it's just an empty padded room, lights on, all white, no windows, nothing. It just looks like what you see in like an insane asylum. And Phil, all of us said, no, we would not be able to do it. But of course, there was one person, one brave soul, and we all know who that is.
No, he didn't just say he could do it. He said,
it was easy. He said it was easy
That'd be
money.
easy money.
Nigga.
That is easy money,
Bro,
Bro, it's an
He just
easy way to
said
get
easy
schizophrenia.
money.
Phil,
That's easy money.
Yes,
Doing-
Phil, you'll be a
doing-
$30 billion schizophrenic who they're gonna put in a mental hospital after.
Not
bro,
necessarily.
Phil, listen, doing anything outside of like inherent things like breathing, doing it every day for a year is difficult. Anything. I'm someone that works out every single day, and even at times that can be difficult. So being in a room for a year by yourself, that's not going to be where you have nothing. That's not going to be easy.
You can't even tell what
That's
time it is.
1 year. Like I said, that would be easy money. The whole time I would just
That's
think
1
about
year,
the $30
nigga.
billion.
Hey, remember how I said he was small-minded last segment?
Because
He's
we're
like, oh, it's
assuming
only. You don't understand how long that is.
a year. I do understand how long a year
Bro,
is.
you were
In
going
the grand scheme of
you
time,
were going
a
crazy
year is
when
not
you
that
broke
long.
your ankle and you couldn't move. You were going stir crazy and you were.
Yeah, and I also wasn't gonna make
And
$30 billion. You can go through emotional mood swings.
Okay,
By
Phil.
me saying it's easy, it's not saying that I'm not going to struggle with like going like
So
I'm not going to be tripping.
I'm a literal person. So when you're saying it's easy, to me that means you don't think you're gonna struggle.
No, when I say it's easy, it's a figure of speech of saying it's yes, that year in isolation would suck because you're by yourself. You have to entertain yourself. Like, yeah, you might start talking to yourself. Do I think you're gonna be schizophrenic in a year from being in isolation? Not at all, because there's monks and
Not
other
at
people
all?
that do isolation for
Yeah, I
a year.
guess.
There's prisoners that's been in solitary confinement for more than a year that never went crazy. So it's if a person tells me like, oh, I will give you $30 billion, meaning I am 30 right now. So for 1 year, all I gotta do is sit in isolation. Sign me up, bro. That's gonna be easy money. I will get through that year. I'll suffer in isolation, probably be miserable, but I'm assuming all my basic needs are met in the terms of I'll get 3 meals a day. I'll be able to sleep. And I might not even get to shower, but if I get to wash myself a little bit, I'll make it through that year. And then after that year, I'm rich for the rest of my life. That's easy. Cutting off your life for a year, to stop your life for a year to make $30 billion is not, in the grand scheme of things, that's very easy to me. I wouldn't look at that challenge and be like, I can't do this. No, every day I wake up and go to sleep, I'm thinking I'm about to be $30 billion richer.
Yeah,
Even
but
if I
there's
am
the-
go a little bit crazy.
Yeah, thinking,
Okay,
thinking
yes.
But
you
you're
can
also,
do it.
also the people who've done it in prison know that there's days going by.
You know that there's days going by because you
There
know
are
it's
also-
only a
wait.
year.
No, because there's
There are
'cause
also-
there's sun and night. You're not gonna know the difference. I don't know. I think you.
But
just,
time doesn't
There are
stop
also
because you don't know the day.
wait.
Let Luke
There
talk.
are also other people in jail with you, so you're interacting with other
Well,
people.
when
No,
you're
there's
in
when you're in
sol- yeah, when
solitary
you're in-
confinement,
yeah.
you don't interact with anybody.
Okay, yes, this is B.
And there's been
yes,
prisoners
that's-
in
that's a-
solitary confinement for a year.
For a
more,
year.
More than years at a time.
Yeah.
So
And they've come out with no mental illnesses at all.
But Phil,
But that's not the
listen,
point.
listen. You also have to think
What? That is.
they have no option, so they can't just be like, you know what, I give up. In this situation, I'm imagining that at any
Yeah.
point you can be like, you know what, I've had enough. If you have that option,
You're gonna exercise.
you're
not-
most likely going to take it.
That's
whether
not true,
whether
bro.
30
You're gonna
billion
go
is
in
on
the
the
fight
line or not.
You're gonna go in the fight or flight or whatever.
That's not true because you know at the end of the day, you know that all you have to do is stay in here for a year.
Yeah.
So you know that there is an end goal. You can train it's not like it's the unknown. You go into the situation knowing that all I have to do is suffer through this for 1 year.
Bro, I really
Bro,
wish
you can train your mind to go through that pain and be okay.
Jeff Bezos, what's the nigga from Virgin Airlines? All
Richard
you,
Branson?
Yeah, all you billionaires, please listen to this, and I want you to give Phil this opportunity.
And y'all would be
Because
surprised.
either way, it's a win-win. Because my dog gonna come up, be a billionaire, which I'll be happy for, or I get proved right, which is my favorite thing in the world. I always love being right.
No, because once I would do it, I wouldn't share my 30
No,
billion
I
with
don't even.
nobody.
I don't even want you to share. I
I'd
would
be like, I told y'all niggas, and y'all doubted me.
I would be happy that my dog is rich. I don't need you to share it. It would just be a nice feeling to see you come up. Excuse me.
30 billion, bro. You can literally tell yourself every day after this 1 year, whether you see the sun up, go down, time, you know that time doesn't stop when you get in there. So you know every day, even if you don't know the time of the day, like you know time is ticking and this shit's gonna end at some point. All you have to do is mentally train yourself to get through that. You can do that. The mind is that strong. Y'all underestimate. I
but
think
if
y'all
you
underestimate
do-
how
if
strong
you
the mind
do-
is.
Bro, but if you do develop a mental illness and you can't even use the money.
That's not
What
necessarily
is it good
true.
for then?
You can get it.
You think you could just pay for someone to fucking alakazam and make
To
that shit
Mr.
disappear?
Well, no,
Mr.
because
Miyagi
you have to it's only
his
it's
hand.
only 1 year, bro. It's not
Bro,
like you
years
get
a
it's
we
long
not
all understand that
fucking
part.
time.
but and then it's not like you getting traumatized for that. Like you can put enough resources with $30 billion to reverse the year's damage that would have been done, and you would still have the rest of your life to reverse a year's damage. I like my chances.
So
I
I
like my
said this. I
percentages.
said this in our group chat earlier, and I'm sorry for being redundant, but some of the listeners may not know this. Phil has been on record and is the number one person who says he needs his mind stimulated. He doesn't like coming home, watching TV. He wants to do a bunch of shit, learn, whatnot. Again, in this solitary confinement, you have no books, you have no TV, you have nothing. You just have you and your thoughts, which me, AJ, Luke, know that you don't like being alone with your thoughts.
That's not true.
Bruh, you start
definitely not true. That's
fucking
definitely not
talking to us.
I
talking
also
in circles.
FaceTiming everyone who's in his phone.
No, and I also like to be alone. Y'all forget about the times where I'll just be alone.
Yeah.
And I just sit there by myself and I
That's
go
not
through my
for that's
year,
not
my
for a
G.
year though.
Yeah,
okay,
and
but
you-
okay,
but you
but
would
to
also-
say that
you'd
I
also
don't like
be
to be
alone and go
alone would
places.
be that's not true.
We said that. Did
Yeah,
say that?
you
I
you literally
guess,
said y'all literally just said that.
So,
like
Phil.
because I like stimulation, even if you take off stimulus, that don't mean I
Yeah.
can't do it. It just means I have to find a way to stimulate myself, which I would assume if I'm in a room by myself, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
start talking to myself, which
So-
is perfectly fine.
AJ and Luke both instantly said no, like they don't even want to try it. I'm with you that I would like to try this. I would like to think that I have the ability to do so, but I'm also a realist, and I know that for a year, there's no way in hell I'm making it. I don't even know if I'm making it 30 days.
I'm saying I wouldn't even
Bro.
try because exactly I don't want to waste 30 days of my life, or I don't want to waste 6 months of my life, or 7 months or however. Because if I make it that long, I'm not gonna know whether it's a year or 3 years, and I'm like, yo, this is some cruel joke that's going on. I've been in here for 5 years. Like I'm not gonna know the difference after a certain point.
Yeah.
So like you.
Well, I'm also a reckless person. I'm also willing to try a lot of things. And when you put a $30 billion price tag on it, sign me up. I'm not second guessing that.
Yeah.
I might get tortured
All
for
right,
$30
so-
billion.
So you sucking dick for 30 billion?
No, I'm not sucking dick for $30
Oh
billion.
my God, bruh. What?
No, I'm not sucking dick for $30 billion.
That's
Like,
the end of the
what?
podcast,
Bro.
I don't want to talk to this man no more.
Bro, pause. Super pause. I think
You probably would.
I think I'm
not.
sucking dick before I'm going into a year of solitary confinement for 30. One is way easier
Bro.
than the other.
Bro, I'm not. Again, I can be alone with myself. That's perfectly fine. I'm not
Unless
sucking
he
no
sucks your
dick.
So you'd rather
No.
you'd rather waste a year of your life
Yes, by myself.
Wow.
risking mental illness.
Yes, because I'm not. Bro,
So
I'm
what
not
if?
sucking
Look,
no dick.
honestly,
I'm sorry.
Bro, make it the worst. What if, God forbid, but what if your mom died in that year? You're like, damn, I should have sucked that dick.
No, then I would just go visit. I would go visit her grave after she died.
Okay.
That's just something you got to live with.
Yeah. Okay, but what if you knew that? Hey, my mom is. I know for sure. My
This
mom's
man
gonna
would
die.
rather live with his mom being dead than living with the thought of him sucking a dick.
So what? Hey, I'm not sucking dick. I'm sorry, and I'm not doing that for 30,000. Like no one. That's just. I'm not doing it. And if you're, and again, I can rationalize that and be like, I miss my mom's death. There's people in prison that miss people passing all the time. It would suck, but it is what it is.
Right, people
I'm
in
not
prison.
sucking dick to go. Nah, I'm straight. I'm sorry. My
You
mom
will
would be happy on the
billion,
back
Phil.
end when she's dead and I'm 30 billy up.
Yeah.
She'll be happy for me in the
But
afterlife.
okay. But the question I meant to ask is, if you knew, you said if you knew for sure your mom's gonna die in 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
or you did you would still do the isolation room if you had to start, and you couldn't.
If
wait?
that was the only time I could start for 30 billion and I knew my mom was dying in 6 months, I would still do it.
Yeah.
And I would just talk and I would still do it. And I would have to mourn her loss in there or
Yeah.
before I go in there, knowing that when I come out, she's not going to be there, and just live on those memories for a year. Again, like, the mind is a powerful tool. Even in isolation, a year is not that long in life.
Yeah.
So to me, when you say, oh, just a year, yeah, because in the grand scheme of, I look at it from a bigger perspective. The grand scheme of time, 1 year in isolation, no, it's not going to fuck me up that much to where I can't recover.
Mhm.
And I'm going to be 30 billion up.
So, Phil, I know how much you love your mom, and I think you still would do it, but I know how much regret you would live with after that. Because I know how much you love your mom.
Maybe. It depends on the
It's not
conversation.
me.
Also,
Yeah.
knowing that before.
Nah, it
knowing
depends on the
that
conversation we
beforehand-
have. Because if she knows she's gonna die and she gives me the green light, then I can live with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to live with it if
But-
she's like, "Don't do it," and I'm like, and I do it anyways. Then I'm like, that shit would suck. And again,
Yeah.
I would just be socking 30 B's up. Like, I'll go do something to make me happy.
Phil.
I'll go pay for something that makes me happy, and it
Phil
would
is
suck.
getting his okay.
But
All these
it is
things
what
he
it is.
said makes me think that he'll actually make it. I'm
I
actually
would make
changing
it.
my opinion.
But I feel like going into it knowing that your mom's about to die would make it that much harder. Not only that, but I'm looking at the picture right now,
Bro, what if you get to 5 months?
and
Or
that
what if you
shit
get
that
to
shit
7
gives me
months, right?
anxiety.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. What if you get to 7 months and you're like, I feel like it's been longer, but what if it's only been 3 months and you really miss your mom? You're like, you know what, I gotta bounce and see if she's still up, and then you come out and she's not.
No, those are one
You
of them
just-
things where once
you're
I
getting that
sign up
30
for
billion.
it, I'm not leaving. You're gonna have to kill me to get me out this room, cause it's a year, bro. I'm gonna remind myself every single, bro. It's a year. This shit's gonna fly by.
What if the meals are non-vegan?
I don't care. I'm eating non-vegan meals for a year. I'll be 30 B's
Bro,
up,
when he
bro.
has 30 billion, he's not gonna be vegan no more.
Actually, I would, cause I would just have personal chef.
Nah, you just
Cause
buy all
having
of the
money,
organs you need.
no, having money is not gonna make me want to eat meat more, cause I don't really care for meat. So it's just I would get the finest vegan food.
You really don't care for meat.
finest.
This nigga would not suck a meat for 30 billion.
Phil, you're really hilarious, but we can move on. So another money topic. Cracker Barrel is going to owe somebody $9.4 million after a customer.
Time out. What if you have cancer? What if you develop cancer in there?
But I mean, there's nothing you can. I mean,
You
What
got
about
30
it?
billion after. 'Cause you're just gonna be in there with the cancer, huh?
well, yeah, you don't know you
Unless-
won't know you got cancer until you came out anyway, so
I mean,
it wouldn't
unless
matter.
you knew. What if like your leg was growing and you're like, damn, what if I don't make it?
I'm making
Get me
this
out of here,
year.
save my life.
Nah, I'm making this year.
I was just trying to think like, one takes 10 minutes. Back to what Phil would not do. One takes 10 minutes. The other one takes probably a million times that.
Bro, not 10 minutes.
Okay, max. That's what I'm saying. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, but that also
Oh.
doesn't go against my moral code. Like I'm straight on being,
What?
doing anything sexual with a man. I don't want to do that.
So that is your number one on your moral code.
It's high on my moral code. I don't like gay shit. Sorry.
So there's more things. All right, no. Now that I know this, there's a possibility you could not get the 30 billion. Because what if these other things that are against your moral code come up and it breaks for you?
Well, no, not if I'm in a room by myself. There's nothing that would happen if I'm in a room of isolation by myself. I know that I'm just gonna be straight.
I don't want to get like grim.
Like,
so we can keep going.
I know I'm gonna be straight, and I'm just in a room by myself, and I gotta deal with myself for a year. Okay, I got enough trauma and issues where I can talk to myself. I can talk myself through it, and I can create a whole fictional character if I want to, which is probably what happened. I would just fucking be writing on the walls, talking to myself every day.
You come out, write a book.
And then for a year, I'm
30 more billion.
What you gonna write on the walls with?
my nails. You just pick at shit. It looks like you can just like the walls
He's gonna
look soft.
bite.
You can pick at shit. You can bite at shit.
He's
Like,
gonna bite his arm and then
fucking just
do
be
art with his
chilling.
blood.
just in there tripping.
Yeah.
Like sign me. Like I said, sign me up. And then once I'm 30 B's up, I'll get the attention and the help I need afterwards. And now I can take care of everything else afterwards.
Yeah.
What you gonna get with that 30 billion?
Whatever I want.
Let's-
Anything I want.
Yeah. All the vegan you want, you said?
What are we? 45 minutes in, AJ?
42, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna skip actually the Cracker Barrel topic. Sorry, Luke. But an interesting topic I saw on TikTok, and I've seen it on Twitter as well. When y'all better give I'm in my own apartment right now. If y'all give the wrong answer, I'm leaving. I'm going to my parents' house. When y'all take a dookie and you wipe, do you stand or sit down? I don't like how y'all thinking about
I
this.
sit. I don't stand up.
Yeah.
I like lean over.
Okay. All right. Y'all making me happy. Luke,
I don't. You can't. It's hard. It'd be hard to stand straight up and
Luke,
wipe your ass.
You making me a little nervous.
So it depends.
So what you mean? It depends, nigga.
Standing up to wipe your cheeks is like you getting shit all inside of you everywhere.
Wait, what?
That'd be weird.
Wait, say it again. Say it again, Phil.
Like if you stand up to wipe, would just imagine you got chocolate pudding all in your.
Whoa, chill.
Chocolate pudding.
Why did you say it like
Just
this?
First of all-
just dookie butter all over your cheeks.
No. So now that I have
A bidet.
a bidet. Yeah, now that I have a bidet, I sit. But I used to stand.
What, bro? Like a full out, like
What?
just stand
was
up
just-
straight?
That's weird.
How do you do that?
Oh,
It was just more comfortable.
You got dookie butter.
Hold
Bro,
on,
it's-
before we even continue with the conversation, Luke, did you realize that? Did you think everyone stood?
No.
Okay.
I just thought that it was just like whatever was more comfortable for you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So you would stand straight up, like not even bend over, so
Bro,
your shit's kind of
Bro,
open.
okay,
up a little?
first of all, it's not like when you stand up you just got poop in your butt cheek.
you just got dookie butter.
It's not
everywhere.
like you just got poop caked in your butt cheeks when you stand
exactly what it
up.
sounds like.
No, you don't. When you take a shit, you're done shitting. Like there's no more
yeah.
shit.
But your
It's
dookie
not like
butter is
you're-
gonna.
it's not like-
your cheeks
it's not
press
like
together
mid-
when you stand up, and
No,
then your
it's-
dookie butter
no.
expands.
It's not like
That's what
it's not-
happens.
It's not like halfway through a shit you're standing up.
bro, it's like the dude
You're
from
done.
Hey Arnold that had chocolate all in his mouth.
Yeah.
That's exactly what.
Nah.
That's
So
what happens. You just have the leftovers.
That's
nah.
And Phil,
Okay,
Luke's
just
not
try-
even a
just
clean
try it
eater.
next
Hold
time.
on, let Luke talk. Let Luke talk.
I know I was saying just try it next time to stand up.
No, I'm
No.
not trying that shit, bro. That sounds terrible,
It just sounds like dookie
Bro.
touching other cheeks.
bro. I
No,
honestly
bruh.
feel
I'm
like
mad he
if,
said it was comfortable though.
I honestly feel like if Sin
It is
would
comfortable.
see you standing up and wiping, she would leave you, bro.
Nah, I don't know.
Bro, that is wild.
I don't
to
know.
me.
I don't think so. I mean, well, she actually ever since we've been together,
She started standing
I've
up
been
to wipe.
sitting. No, ever since
Oh.
we've been together,
'Cause you realize he
Oh,
was a
no.
savage.
He's like, yeah, I'm kind of nasty.
bro, chill. I mean, I would imagine the majority sits down.
You should
I would
go.
hope
mean,
so.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even think it was a conversation. I didn't know motherfuckers was out here standing.
Well,
wiping
now you
their
gotta
I feel like you stand up when you too.
It's like you have to walk to your
I
parents.
feel like you're a little kid. You stand up
Zach has to walk to his
Yeah,
parents
facts.
when they just come out the bathroom with their pants down, like I pooped.
Yeah, and it's the fact that because all right, when I thought
now. I bet Luke
people
used to run around the house after too.
I thought the people that were saying they stood and wiped at least when they wiped, they were like bent over, like at the waist, 90 degrees. So like your cheeks open up a little bit. But it's the fact that you saying you standing straight up and
Where
straight
he would
down.
do an RDL.
That mean
Oh, so
that
there
mean
was-
the
Squeeze
poop
the
holding your
cheeks.
cheeks together like a peanut butter sandwich.
There was a okay. Wait. So it's actually
What does
closer
it sound like?
than
What
I.
does it sound like when it's set free?
Oh my god, that's disgusting, bro.
So it's actually closer than I thought.
Yeah,
What you mean it's closer?
For like okay, so there was a survey done.
Peanut butter
of
poopy Lucy.
550 people.
PB Lukey.
You just looked this up?
Yeah, it's 60-40.
Oh wow.
60-40 sitting down.
Wow. Yeah, I do the lean like Phil said.
Yeah, just lean so I can get my cheek opened up so I can make sure I get it all out.
Oh, actually, this actually brings up another conversation that I remember when you was with your ex that we had one time.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Because we talked about wiping front to back or back to front, which I know girls,
bite.
they got to go front to back so it's not getting in the cooch and getting them a yeast infection. But I said I go back to front and I use my thumb.
Wait, you go back to front.
What?
Yeah. Which,
That's
Wait, are we still
What
talking
you
about
doing, bro?
toilet?
What y'all
Yeah,
got going? What the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you got going on over there?
bro, you. 'cause-
wait. How do you go back to front?
Wait, how does he?
Well, actually, no. So when I was younger, I only went one direction. But as I got older, I'm like, oh, well, when you clean something, you got to go multiple ways.
You go
So
both ways.
now I go, I still mainly go back to front, but I go both ways. Pause. But like I said, I use my thumb. I don't get how people use their whole hand.
You put the wipe over your hand.
Wait,
bro.
what?
Yeah, but I feel like my crack is too small with a big ass hand.
Maybe
Like
just-
my thumb, I could just go boop and like wipe it out.
You sick too.
Maybe you got a small booty.
I guess I do. I got a pancake booty.
He be popping his thumb in there.
That's sick.
So-
That's a little intrusive, actually.
Okay,
I don't know if I like
not
I don't s-
only is that to me wiping back to front and using just your thumb is weirder than me standing up.
I think so
It's
too.
it's almost
Is
similar
it?
though because like I said,
Bro,
you got
you
peanut
be
butter
just getting-
and it
well-
touches.
What if
Oh,
you
no,
wipe
that's
back?
true.
You be wiping back to front and be getting shit residue on your ball sack.
No, I don't go that
No,
forward.
bro, you
I
got a
don't go
whole
that much
Gucci area.
forward.
What are
yeah.
you talking about?
If I was
I mean,
a
you act
girl,
like your Gucci area
if-
is like 5 inches.
You
Yeah,
act
if
like your balls is right next to your butt.
yeah, if I was a girl, maybe it'd be an issue.
I mean, it's a couple. It's only inches away. It's only inches away.
I mean, it depends on how your balls
I'm
hang.
pretty precise. I'm pretty precise. With
Yeah, he
it.
uses his thumb. I'm sure he's precise.
If I was a girl, maybe it'd be an issue. But as a guy, I'm good.
Let
And
me
like I
guess
said,
that you only use half a
Well,
toilet
that's
seat.
because it'd be like a half an inch between the girls.
I use wet wipes. Usually it's about like three or four wipes, and I'm good.
I would hope everybody uses wet wipes if you're.
Bro, you need to
civilized.
use it. You need to get a bidet, bro.
I know I do. I really do.
The fat Luke feels so much different about it because he used to be a stand-upper, and that peanut butter would get
No, bro. No, honestly, I think that for
stuck.
me
Nice
it was
pressure
just like
washing.
for me it was just a matter of habit. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know anything else growing up. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember being taught, but I don't. I guess like I just continued from when I was little.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is, and that's probably what it is for a majority of the people. If it's 60-40, it's not like
Yeah.
it's like 90-10, right? So
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. It's just a matter of habit. But now that I have a bidet, my ass is clean as can be. So it don't matter. Stand, sit,
Yeah.
lie down, whatever.
But I'm saying the difference probably feels like crazy to you because it used to be peanut butter.
I feel like, well, actually, I will say that there is a
Oh.
difference in. So for everyone, like for everyone else, I feel like they do one thing and they don't change. But since I've done both, I feel like I used to get my ass cleaner standing up, but now that I have the bidet, obviously that's different.
Yeah.
The other takeaway is,
Takeaway.
the other takeaway is I feel like when you're sitting down and you turn or like you have to lean forward and turn around,
Yeah.
you're putting yourself in a more awkward position than if you were to stand up.
Now my cheeks, and again, pause. They spread. Like I feel like that's the best way to spread
Pause.
and clean it.
Pause for real.
But anyways, we can move on.
Please.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try standing tomorrow just for you, Luke. But
I
anyway,
don't
bet.
feel disgusting
Hey, text me.
yourself?
Text me
I
after.
got you. I got you.
You're gonna end up taking a shower.
Bro, you're not gonna have poop in your ass cheeks, like just
You're gonna be like, my
pasting your
cheeks
ass
feel like they
cheeks
were
together.
stuck together.
I just feel like my body's gonna reject it and not allow me to like it. I might be able to do a squat, but I don't think my body's gonna allow me.
No,
to
just
all the way.
stand up, G, and let me know what you think.
Yeah, but all right. We haven't done get it off your chest in a while. I actually got a couple of things, but I'll let y'all go first if you got anything. Anyone got anything for get it off your chest?
Nah, I'm straight.
Lukey?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right, bet. So
I've been trying to be more positive recently.
Well, I got one negative thing with a couple of examples and then one positive thing. So the negative thing, I tweeted about it the other day, but lately I've been seeing way too many recycled tweets and it's getting annoying as fuck. Everybody knows Twitter's my favorite social media platform. It's my journal. But it's funny because when we first started this podcast and we made our notes list, AJ actually kind of had this topic on the pod list because you were talking about the tweet that you were always tired of seeing was like kids leaving their bike out front or something like that. Yeah, and that was something that's always recycled that you see. But there's 4 tweets that I see on a constant basis. The first one that made me tweet about this was the kid getting out of the pool, and then you have this picture of the sandwich, the Doritos, and the Capri Sun, and people always like, you had to be there. Like, bitch, everyone's literally been at a pool party or been at a pool and experienced this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's a select few. The other one is the dancing couple that recycles on the timeline every single year. They're like Spanish or something, dancing to music, and it's like, this is how I'm trying to be this summer. You've definitely seen the tweet
I've
before,
probably
Phil.
seen it, yeah.
You've definitely seen it.
Probably seen today.
The other one is the iPhone tweet where it's like, oh, this is iPhone's best feature. Like, you know, when you log into some shit and it's like, oh, it texts you a verification code.
Yeah.
And then it automatically, like, I see that every single day. And then the other tweet that I fucking see on a constant basis, and I seen our boy Cuddy post it on Instagram. But it's like, this is what my back needs right now. And it's the flattening, what's that construction shit that
Oh yeah,
like,
I seen that.
flattens the road.
Yeah.
And it's like
a paver.
paver.
Yeah.
But yeah, stop recycling tweets. Be
Recycled
creative.
tweets don't bother me that much.
Bro, it drives me nuts. I think it's just because I know you be on Twitter a lot, just like me, but my timeline is just the same shit over and over and over again. But
I follow so many different pages that I just get a lot of stuff. Like pages that like, well, you follow this person, that makes sense you follow that person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my algorithms be all types of screwed.
All right, and then my one positive, well, before I get to the specific one, definitely shout out to all girls that got cake. I appreciate y'all. But lately, I feel like this new generation of white girls that dropped, this new model of white girls that dropped, they all got cake, bruh. Like, I don't know what's happened, but white girls, like, there was a point in time where it was funny to be like, or not really funny, but white girls, they didn't have no ass. Am I right or am I wrong? For the most part, white girls didn't have cake like that.
Yeah.
I would say yeah. I could say yeah.
But now when I go to the gym, bruh,
Especially in the Britney Spears
I still don't
era.
think they got cake. I just think clothes are way more
Yeah.
form fitting, and
And
so every
that-
girl
that's
looks like
actually- yeah,
every
that's-
girl looks like they got cake because they can get a fucking pair of leggings that
yeah.
hugs their little ass butt and makes
Yeah.
it looks like it's way bigger than what it is. So I
Exactly.
still don't think they got
A
cake.
lot of the leggings
Exactly,
do
you're
go
getting
right
fooled.
up the ass crack.
Facts.
But I will say, the white girls now, that's like in college and shit, compared to the white girls from our generation, there's definitely a difference in cake.
Well, there's a more push to be fit, and so I think more girls
That
are
is
just
true.
doing. And again, I think it's a combination of more women working out doing squats, but also it's all misconception because the clothes make it look like everybody yoked up. Everybody's yoked up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ain't no way.
Well, Gymshark, shout out to y'all for making the leggings.
Because I remember the clothes the girls was wearing in our time, bro. They wasn't form fitting.
Yeah.
Even when they had on them fucking leggings with the Uggs, them leggings was still sagging.
Yeah.
Trust me. And so now it's like them leggings are now like stretch spandex with a slit up the butt crack and a slit under the butt cheek, and I'm like, bro, what the
Yeah.
Stop it.
But yeah, shout out all the girls that got cake. But white girls, I know we get on y'all a lot during this podcast.
They cool.
But yeah, the white girls with cake. If it is actual cake and not the leggings, shout out to y'all. But we can move on.
Wait! I got something to get off my chest real quick.
Go ahead, Luke.
Wait, y'all seen the? Well, I think I sent it to y'all actually on IG. But the high school team with the mascot, the cotton pickers.
I was actually gonna put that on the list, bro. Yeah, that's wild. What state is that?
That's Texas.
Southern Illinois.
Texas.
Bro, how is that how is that allowed?
It's in Texas.
Bro,
Who
it's
approved of
it's
that?
their fucking heritage. You know they tried to get that name changed, and it was a bunch of white people that's like, no, this is our fucking heritage.
Bro,
Well, it's in Texas,
I
and
bet
Texas was famous for fucking making slavery not seem as bad as it was in their history books. So it's Texas.
But that's wild.
But still, they got to change that in 2022. They got to change that.
I mean, probably, but it's Texas, so.
Like,
imagine you going to a school and playing on that basketball team.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. As an athlete,
and they're
like, there's
cheering
no
for you
way.
as a cotton
Well,
picker.
if I'm black, and there's no way I would allow my son to play for a team called the Cotton Pickers. And it sounds like I would live in a small rural town in Texas, which I would rather struggle in a big city and not have to deal with that. So
Did they say what part of Texas it was?
I bet you, I guarantee you
I-
it's somewhere rural.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was like near El Paso-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I just had to get that off my chest because that shit was bothering me for a long ass time after I seen it. I was like, "There's no way this is real." Like, and then I Googled it, and I spent like 20 minutes just going through. Maybe probably even more than 20 minutes.
You should write the
going through all the
superintendent.
shit that. I mean, I'm sure the video, because the IG video I think blew up. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure though I saw that high school a couple of years ago. So, and I remember it went somewhat viral. So I'm sure people have written in about this, especially with the woke world that we're in right now.
Facts.
But it is whether the world is woke or not, that shit's still fucked up, regardless.
But it's in Texas, so I can't say that I'm surprised.
All right, but movies and streaming, Ozark came out today, right?
Yeah.
Did it? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It says I saw it. It says season 4, part 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's only 7 episodes. They're usually 10, so maybe there's
Yeah.
3 more coming out at a later time.
You fuck with Ozark, AJ?
Yeah, I like it a lot. This is the last season, actually.
Yeah. So I remember I watched it. I mean, it's definitely not a bad show, but for some reason, it just couldn't keep me engaged. Like, a lot of times I'd be, like, on my phone or wasn't interested because I don't think I watched the first 2 seasons. I didn't watch the last season.
Last season was cold.
Yeah,
Was
last
it?
season was the best one, I think.
yeah, last season
Last
was
season
good.
was fire.
I didn't know you
fuck with
watched
Ozarks.
Ozark, AJ. Luke.
Yeah, I watch it. Zach, it's because it don't got no titties in it, and you're a pervert.
Nah, I got titties
That's
in
what-
there.
that's what keeps you- that's what keeps you off your
It
phone.
definitely got titties in there because the
Wasn't
wife
he-
was fucking
yeah,
in the
he
first
was-
season.
He was getting cheated on the first season.
Oh yeah,
The wife
you're
was
right.
fucking,
But,
and then what's the white girl, the skinny one that took over?
okay, but it barely has
Ruth,
titties.
Ruth was fucking a little bit. It got titties in
You
there.
seen her titties? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember seeing
Ruth-
Ruth's titties, but you
Ruth was
barely
fucking
see
in there.
titties in it.
But they was
You know,
smack-
Zach loves seeing titties in his TV shows.
I just like
do.
it because of the stress. Like,
Stress.
yeah, and it's Ozarks is in Missouri, so it's in the
Yeah.
Midwest, so
Yeah, that's right
not
by
too far
Lindsay.
from Southern Illinois.
Our
So
girl Lindsay, she right by the Ozarks. Every year I see her posting about her being in the Ozarks. But has anybody watched any of the new season or not?
not yet.
Yeah, I almost did before coming over here. I almost watched the first one.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I watched Law and Order.
I got it. Oh, you watched Law and Order?
Danny watches this. I've been tapped in.
Oh, you just watch everything Danny watch.
That's
Dang,
it.
she took over the TV on your ass.
No, not really, because when I want to watch something, I watch what I want to watch. But for the most part, I really don't go out of my way to watch stuff. So a lot of times she'll just watch TV and I'll just tap into whatever she's tuning into if I'm
Yeah.
not watching a podcast or YouTube.
Gotcha. AJ, you also put F is for Family on here, which is Bill Burr's TV show, animated
on
show.
Netflix. It's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
And that was another I mean, we briefly talked about it before Phil and Luke got over here. Well, Luke called in. But I fought with Bill Burr heavily. But for some reason, the show, that was another show that I couldn't really get into. But I'm definitely going to give that another try. I always love animated series. So that I'll probably watch before Ozark.
It's an animated series. I probably won't watch it.
Yeah.
What else we got? Anything else on there?
Yeah, another show, Euphoria Episode 2, that dropped. Phil, do you watch Euphoria?
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched the new season?
I only watched. I haven't seen the first season. I just
Oh.
started season 1 and season 2, 1 and 2. So
Okay.
Danny
Well,
was watching it, and
We're
then I
in
started
season
watching
2 right
it.
now.
Yeah, that's
know.
what you're saying. You've seen the first
So I've
two.
watched the first 2
Oh.
episodes,
Oh,
but I
okay.
haven't seen season 1. So I kind of just ask questions
Gotcha.
while I'm watching it, and then I'm just like, oh, okay.
So you might... I don't know if I want to spoil it for you.
What, season 1?
So, what's her name? Not Jules, but the one she's in, the white girl.
Which one? The
White-
one that was in the tub?
No, the one that that Zendaya is in love with. That's actually a trans person.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of that, because I don't think they really alluded to it in season 2.
Nah, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Jules, the white girl, the skinny white girl.
Oh wait, is that
That
Jules?
looks weird?
Wait,
Yeah.
what's Zendaya's name?
The
in
one
show?
that
Rue.
Zendaya loves?
Yeah, the one that she kissed on New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't find her attractive, so that's cool.
Yeah, but just wanted to let you know that. But she has a major storyline in season 1.
That was the one with the sex tape, right?
Yes.
She fucked what's name's dad.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
And
yes.
okay, I figured that much part out.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, they said it.
Yeah, no, that's how I was like, oh, that's how I
Oh, that
figured
you
it
know,
out.
that's who she is. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. But she's trans also.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's a
I'm just-
guy. She was a boy, but I don't know.
cool
She's
for
a trans
her.
woman.
I mean, I don't think she's attractive,
Yeah.
so.
No, that's a big part.
I
That's a
feel
big
weird
part of
if
the
I
show.
thought she was attractive. I'm like, damn it, she was a man, now a woman.
Yeah.
I feel weird, but I
But
don't.
episode 2 of this season, I mean, my anxiety was going through the roof.
So wait, 1 second. She was a trans in the season 1?
She is. Yeah,
She
she's
still
trans in
is.
real
I
life.
mean,
in
she's
real life
trans
and
in
in the
real
show.
life, but
Yeah,
it was
she
in
is.
the.
She's
But like
trans
they
in the show.
show her transitioning in the show.
No, it's
Not
just kind
show
of
her. It's
yeah.
kind of like
But I'm saying, but they preface
by
it.
the
So
by
like,
the time they show her, it's like, okay, she is trans, and yeah, they allude to it. Like they
so
show her
the dad
taking
knows
her-
he had sex with a.
yes,
trans.
that whole situation is because one, he cheats on his wife.
it's for sure. He's
Two,
definitely new.
Which would make
He's
him
sleeping with
technically-
someone that is underage. 3, he is sleeping with a trans. Because yes,
With
he does know it's a trans person because they
Okay.
have sex.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
he would be a homosexual in the show, like he's cheating on his
Yeah,
wife, ish.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
But yeah, my anxiety was through the roof because you got Maddie and Cassie. Maddie, she doesn't really know. They kind of allude to maybe she knows what's going on because there was a point where she calls Maddie and what's the dude's
FaceTime
name?
buddy, yeah,
Yeah, and
they don't pick
they
up.
don't pick up.
They
and,
both don't pick
yeah,
up. That's like at the very end, isn't it?
Nah,
Or
that was in
close
the
to it.
middle when they were in the car.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like right in the middle.
But then also Fez, that whole storyline because he beat up Buddy and now the dad is
Nate.
trying to look up, Nate, and the dad's looking for who beat up his son.
Well, he knows who beat him up now.
Well, yeah, because fucking Cassie's snitch ass
Yeah,
decided to.
that was
tell
a good
that she was
episode.
scared as fuck.
I thought he was definitely about to shoot Fez.
Yeah, that shit.
That
that shit
they did a
had me
really good
nervous.
job
how,
on that
how much
scene.
tension it was.
Yeah, I was waiting for the little kid to come through though.
Yeah, I thought Ashtray was gonna pull out the stick and light his ass up, but that didn't happen. But now that's all I got for Euphoria. I don't want to spoil. I mean, I kind of spoiled a lot, but
You did.
don't want to spoil too much more if you haven't watched it. But definitely watch Euphoria if you haven't done so.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's been watching it now. It's like we're shooting it Friday. By the time we come out and talk, I mean, by the time this comes out, there's three's already 3 already is gonna be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a tweet and it was like, "Oh, which character in Euphoria was it like in your high school?" And somebody was like, "None, because we wasn't into drugs like
Oh,
that."
yeah.
I
did.
died, and I was like, "That's actually facts."
Oh, the
Yeah.
post about the clubs that they would go to in Miami was kind of
Yeah,
accurate.
that shit was accurate as fuck. I seen Complex tweet that the new Batman movie will be close to 3 hours without credits. And then they asked, how long is too long of a movie? But it really depends on, like, because I'm super into Batman. I wish it would have been with, what's his face from the trilogy? What was the Batman's name?
Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale. Like, I would easily take a 3-hour Christian Bale Batman movie.
Yeah,
Obviously, Robert Pattinson, we haven't gotten that yet.
I think he'll be good though. He's
Yeah.
he's been improving a lot.
Yeah, he's a great actor, but so is Ben Affleck, and that was a terrible Batman series. So,
3 hours is rather long for me.
yeah,
I will watch a 3-hour movie. I don't prefer to.
yeah.
Well, I
it's just
watched-
so long.
I watched the director's cut of
Justice League or
yeah,
whatever.
I
Yeah.
liked it.
Because
See-
I
Those
finally
4 hours.
watched Endgames, and that movie was like 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Yeah.
could have sat through the 4 hours, but like in a theater.
Yeah.
But I definitely remember seeing Endgame and I mean The Irishman is way longer than that. I think it's
Oh
like
yeah,
what?
that's true.
Titanic is 3 hours.
I didn't watch The Irishman all in one either though.
Yeah. All right,
But if there's any
sorry.
if there's any movie I want to be 3 hours long, I would think it'd be Batman.
Oh, you're into. I for some reason did not think you were into superhero movies, Luke. Let alone
What?
Batman. I said I did not think you were into superhero movies.
Oh, I'm not really into superhero movies, but I mean Batman out of all of superhero movies
Are you
those have been my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would definitely watch, and especially Zoe Kravitz in this. Come on now. I'm definitely watching that
I
shit.
liked Dune a lot. Dune was almost 3 hours, and at the end of it, I was like, "Yo, I'm ready to see what happens next."
Yeah.
So
How long was Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi is like 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that was long too.
I still haven't seen that.
It's pretty good. I watched it with Justin, of course.
Justin.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
he was
Asian
down
homie.
here?
Yeah, when he was down here, we watched it because he was like, "Oh, you seen Shang-Chi?" And I was like, "I don't watch Marvel like that." And I got Disney Plus, and he was like, "Oh, let's just watch it." I
Yeah.
watched it. I was like, "It was cool for
Yeah,
an
it's
Asian
good.
movie."
For an
Like-
Asian movie. Is
Yeah, I
that
got
ASAP Ferg?
representation. Like that shit was
Bro.
cool.
Wait, is that
But then I
A$AP
like
Ferg at
I
the
pit it up against like I
Oh.
pit it up against like Black Panther, and like movies specifically
Black
intended
Like
Panther was
Rush
like-
Hour.
Black
like
Panther
no,
was
Rush
good for
Hour.
a black movie.
well no like movies specifically intended to bring culture into Marvel. So like when I look at Black Panther, I'm like, oh, I can see why Asians love this movie. They got representation, like it's cool. Like I still think Black Panther was better, but like I'm
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it
you
was
meant
cool.
You meant Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. I'm
You
like
said
it was
Black
cool.
Panther at first.
So yeah, I was glad that my Asian brethren's got their representation. I'm all for people getting representation in
Yeah.
superhero movies and it not always being white. So I like it was cool. Wasn't like that shit was trash. Like
Yeah.
I liked it. Probably watch it again.
So next we got music. Somebody put Khamari on here. I don't know who
Oh, he's-
Khamari is.
I don't know how new he is, but Nick showed him to me a couple weeks ago.
What
but-
type of music is it?
Sorry, I just yawned. It's R&B, and the song that I really like by him, kind of sounds kind of Frank Ocean-y.
Okay.
I sent one song to Luke, messing around with him, because I thought he could use it for a post for Cynthia.
Yeah.
For my
Yeah.
girl.
For my girl, I love her. But yeah, he's pretty dope. I'm gonna send the his EP is okay. There's like a couple songs that are decent on it, but the I think it's called "Don't Got Eyes" is really lit. I'll send it to you
Yeah.
guys after.
Real quick, this is completely off topic, but just like me, I've always said I have an addictive personality. And I feel like Luke also does to an even higher extreme. And I realize my addictive personality has leaked over to Tatiana. Well, it's always been this way, but I'm just not realizing it. That I'm addicted to Tatiana. And for her, it's kind of an issue. And that's probably part of the reason we had to start doing like the couples counseling. Because at times, I guess I could be a little stifling and a little too much. And I wonder if Cynthia feels that way at all with Luke. Not to like put y'all relationship out there like that. But it is something that I feel like you should think about and be mindful of, because I don't want you to be in the same situation that I'm in, bruh. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait. Say that one more
But
time.
they don't,
The
they don't
beginning
live
part?
together
Oh,
right now,
that is
so
true. That is very
there's some
true.
distance.
Y'all have the distance apart.
Yeah.
But I'm addicted to Tatiana. Like
hilarious.
because of
Nah,
my
I know
addictive
what that's like. I know
because
what
of
you're
my
talking
addictive personality.
Yeah.
Tatiana doesn't have an addictive personality. Not to say that she doesn't love me, but that addictiveness might not be there, and that might be part of the issue of why sometimes she feels, I guess, stifled, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that Cindy feels that way.
Yeah.
But it could also be because we don't live together. Like that
Mhm.
could be the reason why. And
Yeah.
it's like there are times when, and she's not an affectionate person at all,
Yeah.
but there are times when she'll like hit me up because I'm at work and I'm busy at work and not like I haven't messaged her all day or something, and she's like, "Hey, where are you? Are you busy? Like I miss you." All
Yeah.
this stuff. And like for someone who's not affectionate, I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's probably because like the distance definitely plays a
Yeah.
role, I think.
Yeah.
Me and Danny don't have those issues.
But yeah,
What
I
Phil
feel
say?
like you don't have an addictive personality like me and Luke have.
I said me and Danny don't have those issues
Yeah.
because
That's because neither of y'all act like y'all like each other.
well, no, she's used to being alone, and I'm always busy, so I've never been dependent on a woman.
Yeah.
I purposely try not to be dependent on my girlfriend. Like I always been like, look, like I fuck with you, but I gotta have my life outside of you because I don't ever want to get addicted to my girlfriend. Then she breaks up with me, and then I feel like my life's in shambles because all my life has been revolving around her. So I'm very, in any relationship I'm in, I'm very big on like, yo, have your life outside of me because I'm gonna have a life outside of you, and I'm always gonna be tapped into some shit that don't involve you.
Yeah.
So it works out well.
Got you. But sorry to digress. Were you still talking about Khamari, AJ?
No, that's it.
Cordae, I talked about it last podcast. Luke, did you listen to it? Is that why it was added?
No, I added it because I didn't know if
you
we talked about it.
Okay.
I forgot if you talked about it.
Did you listen to it? You fuck with it? I actually feel I said last podcast that I thought you would like it.
It's cool. Yeah, I like it. It was pretty good, man.
You like the song with Freddie?
Yeah, I only gave the album one listen. I got to re-listen again, just because I remember tapped into music this week. But when it first came out, I gave the whole album a listen, and I just thought like me and Danny roll with it, and I just had it playing all day. I like it. I like Cordae.
You had it playing all day, or you listened one time? Which one is it, bro?
Like in one session, like going back and forth from my car, I just let it play through.
Okay.
So like I heard every song.
Gotcha.
It was cool, man. I think Cordae's like a little Cole of his generation.
Yeah.
His voice kind of throws me off because
Why is that?
he
That's all
talks
this?
a lot wiser than what he is. But I know he's young and like he's wise, but not that wise.
Yeah.
And has a list too, which throws me off.
It does.
And I'm just like his voice.
But he doesn't rap with the lisp though.
But you can like hear it in his inflection.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I've heard it before, him rapping.
Yeah, it's weird, but but the actual music is cool, and I think his rapping style is it's good. It's not great. I don't think he's like lyrical miracle, but
Have you listened to Cordae outside this album?
Yeah, I heard his last album. I think I like this album better than his last album.
Okay.
And
This
I
is-
felt like
yeah,
his
this
last
is-
album was pretty good. Like The Lost Boy was pretty good.
Got you. This is the first Cordae I've ever listened to, and I fuck with it heavy. Like
Lost Boy was good. You might like
Oh,
Lost
okay.
Boy. Like Lost Boy was a really good album. Had some good features. I think I like the features more in this album.
Yeah, he had great features on this album. And then last but not least, Gunna. Luke, you finally listened to it. What were your thoughts on Gunna?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot better the second time around.
Yeah.
The
album
but
P
the-
to
I
you,
mean,
bro?
So what happened?
I say, is the album P to you?
No,
Is
So
it pushing P?
oh, is it pushing P?
Yeah,
Is it play it for me?
that's
Yeah.
P.
I mean, bro, the first time I listened to it, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But the more I listened to it, the more I liked it, and the more I discovered like songs that I really, really like and I could listen to on repeat.
Yeah.
And I feel like I do get that way with new music. Like, it takes me a few listens to really identify a good song. Like, I know some people who
That's
can
how
like
it should be, though.
listen. Yeah, I mean, but I know some people who can listen to an album and like immediately pick out like
their favorite songs.
Yeah.
Like for me, it takes a long time. I feel like.
Yeah.
So I started listening, and I liked like the first. After the first song, I liked I think like the first 4 or 5, and then I didn't like the second half. And the more I listened to it, the more I started to like the second half.
Yeah.
So now it's like now I listen to a lot of the second half, and I go back to the first half, here and there. But I've been listening to it almost every day since the last pod.
And you just told me the news that the song with Drake, I think it was Pussy Power or some shit like that. That's not even on the album anymore. So when when it dropped, it wasn't on there. Then they added it, and you telling me that they took it off.
Yeah. So when I first listened, it was on there, and actually, like, it wasn't even one of my favorite songs, surprisingly, because I like anything that Drake is on. But with it off, I feel like the album is missing the song now. Like, it needs to be on there.
And I was just in the gym listening to it. Like, I don't check the fucking song titles when I'm listening to an album, and definitely not when I'm working out. So all of a sudden I hear a song that I hadn't heard before, and this is before Drake even comes on. I'm like, yo, this shit riding. Then Drake comes on, I'm like, yo, this is definitely the best song on the album. Because I think outside of that, 25K Jacket is my favorite song.
Oh, 25K Jacket is good.
Yeah.
I don't know that bitch with G Herbo.
Yeah.
That one's good. Too Easy is good. But I think one of like
I always think to myself,
I'm
gonna listen to it with, like,
I think my favorite song might be South to West.
Oh yeah. That up there.
So it has some. I mean, it does have some good ones. Like, I think the Drake one, they need to add it back. But
Facts.
I mean, I like this album. I mean, it's early, but one of my favorite albums probably for this year in December.
Yeah.
Too.
All right, but we can move on to sports unless y'all got anything else for music. All right, so music-wise, Lusia Harris, she had passed away.
Tati out here?
Yeah, I'm about to get her
Don't know
in a
who
second.
that is.
So I'm
Shout
glad
out
you
Luisa
said that
Harris.
because I'm sure nobody prior to her death, well, not nobody, but majority of the
She was
people,
drafted by the NBA.
Yes, majority of the people did not know who she was, myself included. The only woman ever to be drafted into the NBA.
I like that post, actually.
Yeah, so that's nuts. Like, how come this is the first time I'm ever hearing about this?
She must have been cold.
Yeah, facts. I saw highlights of her. She looked like she might have been like a center, power forward or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was definitely a post player, but she did look like she was kind of decent.
When she get drafted, what year, like the 60s?
I thought it was the 70s.
That. Oh, maybe not.
I thought it was the 70s.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
I should fact check that.
Yeah, but
But she won like 3 NCAA championships back to back to back or something like that.
really, where'd she go to college?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. I just wanted to fact check when she was drafted.
Got you.
She was drafted 1977.
All right, well, while you continue to fact check, I'm
Nah, she was 6'3". She was like a guard.
She went to Delta State.
Delta State?
Yeah. And she got drafted round 7. Back then, I guess they had 7 rounds. Damn.
The queen of basketball, rest in peace. And the first black woman inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
She was drafted by New Orleans Jazz at the time.
Oh, that's lit.
First
But yeah,
black
shout
woman.
out to her.
Still should be the Jazz. That sounds super lit.
And the whole time, I thought the greatest ever was Cheryl Miller. Whole time.
Yeah,
it's
Cheryl
Lisa.
Miller. I thought Brittany Griner. What's my little baby's name?
Brittany
the one guy
Griner is the
pregnant
greatest
by
ever. Sue Bird.
Sheldon Williams.
Diana Taurasi.
Yeah,
Well,
you got
Diana
Sue
Taurasi.
Bird, Diana Taurasi, way
Sue
above.
Bird. What's
Cheryl Swoops.
bro? What's the
But
one
you
that got
talking
pregnant
about
by
Lisa
Sheldon
Leslie?
Williams?
You talking about Candace Parker?
Yeah, Candace Parker. That's what I was saying. No.
Yeah.
Lisa Leslie. But we can move on to NFL in our predictions. Unfortunately, Tatiana is asleep. I tried waking her up, but she was like, I'm asleep. So, all of
We'll
us
add
were
her.
either,
Wait. We'll add her predictions on the end if you do like the scoreboard thing like you did last time.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
ask her tomorrow.
Yo, surprising. I thought that was going to be the easiest clip I ever made. Surprisingly, that was the hardest clip I ever made.
Oh, really?
Just because of all the graphics that I had to put up and like chop and shit. Bro, that shit was so fucking time consuming. Like I almost stopped midway. I'm like, yo, I don't think I want to make a fucking clip of this. But anyways, we either went 4-2 or 5-1. Luke and AJ went 5-1. Phil, Tatiana, and I all went 4-2. So let's see how we do this week. So first we have Titans Bengals. Who y'all got?
Jeez, is Derrick Henry back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Titans, Bengals. I usually go with the better quarterback, so I'm gonna go Joe Burrow in this one.
Okay.
Man, this is tough.
I'm gonna say Bengals too.
Okay.
Although it's tough, it's a
This
toss up.
this will be in Tennessee.
I'll be in Tennessee too.
But-
Bengals.
They're not that far from each other, low key.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go Bengals as well. Luke,
You're
who you
going with
got?
I think
who,
they
Zach?
just have a more special team this year. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Luke, who you got?
I think I'm going Bengals.
All right,
They
so
we all went Bengals.
yeah,
or they all gonna be right or
went
wrong,
Bengals.
unless Tati goes Titans.
Yeah, Tatiana's vibes might tell her otherwise.
Honestly, Derek, like, I feel like they are a different team with Henry,
Yeah,
but Bengals
Have they played this
really
year?
have offensively have been
I'm not
hitting
sure.
their stride.
hey, that the Bengals that first half.
Actually, hold on. I might go Titans because the Bengals almost blew it to the Raiders. I think I'm gonna go Titans.
Jamar Chase.
Okay, well, we need a final answer.
Titans. I'm gonna go Titans.
Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow in that first half, they was just. I don't even know if calling it the same page is giving it justice, because they was fucking reading each other's minds. It was beautiful to watch. But anyways, moving on. Chiefs Bills. I'm going Chiefs.
Bills.
Ooh, this one's tough.
Yes.
They're
People
all
and Bills.
tough, bro.
People- Bills.
People are saying this is the game of the playoffs at this point.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Bills.
I think this game and the Rams game could be game of the
Yeah,
playoffs.
facts.
For this one, shit. What did everyone else say?
I said Chiefs. Phil said Bills. AJ said Chiefs.
No, I
he
said
said
Bills.
Bills.
Oh, you said AJ.
Yeah,
said
I'm
Bills.
riding
Oh,
with
so we got-
I'm riding with Diggs. The
Jeez, bro.
Maryland
If
DC
I,
boy.
oh gosh, I think I'm going Bills too. Honestly,
That's how I know you flustered. Nigga said, "Gosh."
Gosh, jeez.
wait, what you said?
I said, "That's how I know you flustered." You said, "Gosh."
For real, bro. I think I'm going Bills though.
Packers, Niners. I'm for sure going Packers on this.
I'm going Packers.
Yeah, Pack.
In Green Bay, Packers, Niners.
Bro, stop
I'ma
acting like it's a hard
go-
decision.
Nah, because I low key want to go Niners because they play the Green Bay well, and Green Bay gives up a lot of rush yards. But Aaron Rodgers has been balling out crazy, so I don't see him losing. I'm gonna go Packers.
All right. And I'm hella nervous about this. Bucks, Rams. I don't know, man. Rams making me nervous.
I'm gonna go.
Fournette should be back. Tristan Wirfs and Ryan Jensen, if they do not play, I would say Rams, but both of them are questionable.
Well, y'all line hurt. I'm going to Rams because every Tom Brady struggles against good lines. I'm gonna go to Rams.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like our corner. I don't know if
Phil
Cooper
keeps
Kupp-
picking against Brady.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
can't go against my team. I can't go against Brady, so I'm going Bucks, man.
Yeah, I'm going to Rams.
I'm going Rams.
All right. Well,
I'm only
What did
going
Phil go?
Rams because Tampa Bay's line is hurt.
yeah.
And
Ryan Jensen, I think, will be fine because he's even after he got hurt, he was still playing in the game.
Yeah, but he played like shit the rest of
Yeah.
the game, and he shouldn't have been playing. And Wolves got hurt.
Yeah, Tristan Wirfs, he got hurt, came back and was dog shit.
And
got
this is
hurt,
why I'm
got
gonna
hurt
go
again.
with the Rams because of their D line, and they got Jalen Ramsey who can is it Jalen Ramsey?
Mhm.
Jalen Ramsey who can hold Mike Williams. So you get
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. If you get a pass rush from Brady with 4, and you can drop the rest, then I got because
Yeah,
I think it's gonna
but-
be close. But I think the Rams. Cause I think Brady's better than Stafford, and I think Stafford's gonna play like Stafford, and probably keep Tampa Bay in the game longer
Damn,
than they
bro.
should. but I'm gonna still go Rams.
But you still got that Brady to Gronk connection.
True, but I just feel like that line is gonna get so much pressure, bro. You got too many big names.
Brady's
for them
so
not to get
good. It's
pressure.
hard to bet against Brady, bro.
Yeah.
His
And you-
kryptonite is good D lines though in his
Yeah.
career.
But I will say, game plan wise, and just how our offense has been, Brady's gonna get the ball out quick. So
Not necessarily because we got pressure on him, and our D line wasn't that great. We
They
sacked
still
him
got
3
good
times.
corners at the Rams. That's really what I'm.
Yeah, and
I'm
we
going
sacked
off their
and we sacked
secondary.
Brady 3 times, and we didn't have Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and
You know
whoever
what?
else.
I think I'm changing one of my answers.
Uh-oh.
I'm going Bengals, Chiefs, Rams, Packers. I'm changing the Bills, Chiefs one to Chiefs from Bills.
all right.
I'm staying with the Bills. Just the mafia.
All right, man. Well, it's been another episode of Save It for the Pod, episode number 55. And Phil hit the drop. Peace. Love y'all.